In today's video, we will be covering Naruto Shippuden opening 18. Why this specific opening? Well, because it had a lot of meaning behind it. When I watched it for the first time, I really did see the connotations behind the symbolism used by the studio to represent what is to come, the significance of every character, and the meaning of it all. On top of all that, the animation just wow, this opening has one of the best sequences of all time with the transitions between each person. It's something I noticed and decided to talk about it now. Let me know your all-time favorite Naruto opening in the comment section below, and make sure to smash the like button, hit the notification bell and show us some love. And you know, I have quite a few favorite openings personally. I actually binge a whole compilation of 1 to 20 at times, boy. When watching this opening, what comes to your mind? Well, of course it's the fantastic transitions between the characters after a crystal per se, but what does this crystal represent exactly? The exposition in the whole opening is centralized upon it, so it must have some importance or significance, right? The reason why I like this opening more so than a few others is because the meaning behind the crystal. In one's interpretation, you can think of this crystal as bonds or dreams. So if you have been watching Naruto from the very start and have been focusing to understand the very message of the show, it explores the concept of accepting one another, bonds, and the will of fire concept, right? The crystal in Naruto Shippuden opening 18 represents these things. In a way, it's saying these bonds are not tied to one person. They're all bonds and a fire that's passed down from different people to another through the generations. Naruto is a person who has been seeking acknowledgement and has lived a life of hardship since the very beginning. He had no father, mother, brothers or sisters or even caretakers in his life to create bonds with since he was born. Naruto is a person who has been seeking for bonds all his life and cherished them and never wants to break them. For example, Iruka Sensei and Teiichi, the owner of Ichikuru Ramen, hopefully I pronounced his name right, probably butchered it, but these are the first people to show some compassion to Naruto from a young age, and up until he's the Hokage, he still addresses them with respect. With Iruka Sensei on his wedding day, he asks for him to attend as his father, and Teiichi has Naruto listed as a food item on his menu. So this kind of shows what type of person Naruto is. So in the first 10 seconds of this opening, we are showcased Itachi Uchiha, Rin, Minato, Kushina, Jiraiya, Mito Uzumaki, Nagato, Neji, Chio, Shikaku, Inoichi and Asuma. All these individuals are no longer living, however they are passing down the crystal. This represents the will of fire and bonds these people passed on to the next generation, and the embodiment of the message of the anime that all these people came to accept their fate to do something for someone else and let their kin, friends or family live on. All of them sacrificed themselves to lead on to the main protagonist of the show, Naruto. Thus, the Naruto title appears after his mother who birthed him to perpetuate the very fact and relating it all back to him. The next scene we are showcased is the transition of Naruto from childhood to becoming an adult. The whole sequence showcases his struggle in catching the crystal, which, remember guys, represents his dreams and bonds which he never wants to let go and chases after it. The scenes shown in the background of Naruto growing up, of him crying, fighting Sasuke, losing Jiraiya, meeting his mother, connotes the constant struggle Naruto had faced in his life, being alone and having no family, as well as no one acknowledging him as a person. These scenes represent why he has the mindset of not wanting to shatter bonds and want to create peace, so he's chasing after that crystal, his dream and will to become the Hokage. Then we are showcased Sasuke Uchiha in the same context, however he is doing the opposite of Naruto. Sasuke in his sequence is actually trying to run away at first from the crystal, as if he's running away from his scared memories of losing his whole clan. He doesn't want to feel that profound sadness anymore. As Sasuke grows up and becomes powerful, he is then actually shown trying to destroy that crystal, as in trying to destroy the bonds he was tied to and chase the dream of creating his vision. We then see Sakura in between both Naruto and Sasuke, highlighting how Sakura is caught between the two of these boys. Naruto's crystal is shown falling down, whilst Sasuke's crystal is shown going up, which may be indicating towards Sakura's confirmation of her inner feelings from part 1 to part 2, as it is transitioned from her childhood to adulthood at the same time. Then we see that her feelings for Sasuke kept growing, and it confirmed that she actually loved Sasuke. We also then see a tear drop from her right eye, which is Sasuke's side, because this is the person they lost, and confirmation of what she's trying to say and what I'm trying to say, that Sasuke is trying to break the bonds which ultimately hurts others. This is further implicated with the next few characters chosen who were in a similar situation as these three: Kakashi, Rin and Obito. You can choose two sides, take Sasuke and Obito's route and destroy the bonds and dreams, or take Naruto and Kakashi's to fix and chase the good. Rin is caught between the two of these boys. The crystal represents Kakashi and Obito's goals. When Obito told Kakashi to protect Rin, he inherited Obito's dream, so their goal was the same. But then Rin is killed, so the crystal shatters. For a while they went their separate ways, which is why they don't face each other in the opening. But then when they fight again one last time, all the feelings about Rin come back. Obito and Kakashi are both granted a new dream by Rin, which is the protection of Naruto and his dream and to save everyone in the war. We are then shown Madara Uchiha about to get his dreams and crystal, right? His idea was to shatter all bonds in the first place. His own ultimate goal in the past, however, was wanting the best for the world. Reaching for it and still believing what he was doing was for the greater good. However, Kaguya appears and steals this away from him and grabs it, which focuses on that he was never in control in the first place. He was being manipulated the whole time, and that his little brother died. Kaguya crushes the crystal, severing all bonds and dreams Madara had. This is when the best part of the opening is shown, guys, in which all the characters are shown grabbing the crystal in a smooth animation style. I thought that must have taken a lot of time to do a scene like this, because every character has different heights and hands or whatever, and the way they had to swap between the characters and still have everything be fluid and raise the grab the crystal, it's just so sick. So the animators of this scene was Shangji Huang, hopefully I pronounced his name right, but he said it wasn't difficult to do this animation, but it required a lot of patience. He had to draw a basic sketch of bare hand moving upward, then draw each character in sequence one by one. He had to draw the hands first, and he said it took him quite a bit of time, and he had to adjust the range and speed of the hands moving, but once he had that down, swapping between the characters is all he had to do. The characters showcased in this sequence were purposefully chosen to be Naruto at the start and Sasuke at the end, but the characters in between were according to the 5 ninja nations and the shape of the characters. It took about 5 days just to finish this 10-second sequence, guys, and he was totally nervous that he didn't make it perfect, and he even admits that he has his own faults where he notices it when he watches it again, that the head movements are wrong. But I can't tell that stuff. I really think it's sick. But 5 days, holy damn. But anyway, Naruto is then shown in the end finally catching his crystal, and he's finally achieving the acknowledgement of everyone, embodying everyone's dreams and to save them all, embracing his destiny and dream to become the Hokage, and lastly the many bonds he created over time with these people and to never let them go. That's why that sequence is even more important and impactful. The lyrics of the song in the opening also is in relation in some way with what is being shown to us. In one interpretation, it can be seen as talking about Naruto and Sasuke and their journey to achieve their goals. It talks about not wanting your destinations to be predetermined, or else you'll be stuck in someone else's rut. This relates back to Naruto and Sasuke, because Sasuke is wanting to kill Itachi Uchiha, right? And he wants to gain power and destroy Konoha without letting Naruto the Rut, supposedly that's the lyrics of the song, to stop him and destroy that bond with him. Whilst for Naruto, it can be seen as the dream for becoming Hokage, but the Rut being everyone who hated him and putting him down and not acknowledging him. So one last thing I want to mention to everyone before I end this video, and obviously thank you for watching this video guys, without you none of this would be possible, but it's also, we have a sponsor right now and it's called Bookwalker, and they are providing everyone a coupon which gives you $5 to spend, which is 600 yen, and you could buy a book for 700 or 650 yen and get it for 50 cents on some sick manga. I put some that I've read and love, and definitely check it out for free and it's cheap. Anyways guys, that's just a balls deep analysis on the opening. Let me know what are your favorite openings. Mine's are all the original ones. I think I already know the lyrics by heart. It's just too hard to think of a favorite, but let me know yours. I really want to know. But I'll see you guys next time as always.